Hello everyone. Welcome back to Lady Show English. I'm so happy to see you here today. In this video, we're going to talk about something that affects all of us, health and fitness. Many people worry about their weight, but is that really what matters most? Let's find out together while learning some useful English along the way. To kick things off, let's dive into a topic that's on everyone's mind these days. Today, we're going to explore an important question: should we focus on losing weight, or should we focus on being fit? In the United States, many people are obsessed with dieting. The word obsessed means to think about something all the time, sometimes too much. When we say someone is obsessed with dieting, it means they think about losing weight constantly. Let me teach you a useful phrase here: focus on. This is a phrasal verb that means to pay attention to something or to concentrate on something. For example, focus on your studies means pay attention to your studies. In our topic today, experts tell us to focus on fitness instead of focusing on the number we see on the scale. The weight loss industry is huge. An industry is a type of business or economic activity. The weight loss industry includes gyms, diet programs, special foods, and weight loss medicines. This industry was worth about $143 billion in 2022. That's an enormous amount of money. This shows us how many people want to lose weight. Now, let's look at an important grammar point. When we talk about money and business size, we use be worth. For example, this company is worth $1 million. It means the company's value is $1 million. We can also use it in daily life. This book is worth reading means this book has value and you should read it. But before we get to the experts, let's quickly wrap up the grammar and shift our focus to what science tells us. However, health experts have a different message for us. Dr. Lisa Erlanger, who works at the University of Washington, says we should pay attention to fitness, not weight. She explains that there are many ways to make people healthier without weight loss. Here's a key vocabulary word: longevity. This word means living a long life. When we talk about health and longevity, we're talking about being healthy and living for many years. The adjective form is long, but longevity is the noun we use in formal or medical contexts. Dr. Erlanger mentions several health benefits. Let me explain the word benefit. A benefit is something good that you get from doing something. For example, the benefits of exercise include stronger muscles and a healthier heart. We often use this structure, the benefits of plus noun / gerund. So we can say the benefits of reading, the benefits of healthy eating, or the benefits of regular exercise. The doctor tells us that increasing our physical activity can reduce our chances of getting serious diseases. Let's learn this useful verb, reduce. It means to make something smaller or less. The opposite is increase, which means to make something bigger or more. We use these verbs frequently when talking about health: reduce your risk, reduce stress, increase your steps, increase your energy. With that in mind, let's move on to a topic that might surprise you and challenge what most people believe. Now we come to a surprising part. According to research, dieting doesn't work over the long term. The phrase "over the long term" is very useful in English. It means for a long period of time or in the future, after a long time. We can also say in the long run with the same meaning. For example, studying English every day will help you over the long term. Here's an important statistic. More than 80% of people who lose weight will gain it back within 5 years. The phrasal verb gain back means to get something again after you lost it. In this case, people gain back the weight they lost. We also use get back, win back, or take back in different situations. Scientists explain that our bodies have a set weight range. The word range here means a span between 2 points. For example, a temperature range of 20 to 25 degrees, or an age range of 18 to 30 years old. Your body's weight range is the natural weight your body wants to maintain based on your genes and biology. Let's talk about an important phrase, be programmed to. When we say humans are programmed to survive, we mean humans naturally do things that help them survive. It's like a computer program that makes the computer do certain things automatically. Our bodies are programmed to store energy when we don't eat enough food. Building on that idea of how our bodies fight back, let's look at what happens when we keep trying to force weight loss. Many people try one diet, then another diet, then another one. They lose weight, gain it back, lose it again, and gain it back again. This pattern is called weight cycling or yo-yo dieting. The term yo-yo comes from the toy that goes up and down, up and down. Yo-yo dieting means your weight goes up and down repeatedly. Research shows that weight cycling can be devastating. Devastating is a strong adjective that means extremely harmful or damaging. We use it to describe something that causes serious damage. For example, a devastating storm or devastating news. In this case, yo-yo dieting is devastating to both our mental health and physical health. Let me teach you a useful word pair, psychological and physiological. Both words look similar but have different meanings. Psychological relates to the mind and emotions. Physiological relates to the body and how it functions. For example, stress can have both psychological effects like anxiety and physiological effects like high blood pressure. Now that we've seen the downsides of yo-yo dieting, let's shift to a healthier and more sustainable approach. So what should we do instead of dieting? Experts say we should concentrate on movement and fitness. Let's learn some action words related to exercise. We can go for a walk, go for a run, or go for a bike ride. Notice the structure, go for a plus noun. This is a common pattern in English for activities and exercise. Here's another useful phrase, consult with. This means to ask for advice or information from an expert. For example, consult with your doctor, consult with a lawyer, or consult with a financial advisor. Before starting any new exercise program, you should always consult with your physician first. The research is definitive. Definitive means clear, certain, and final. When we say the research is definitive, we mean the evidence is strong and clear, with no doubt. This is a formal word we often see in academic or professional contexts. Dr. Erlanger makes an interesting observation. She says, more people want to be smaller, not healthier. This sentence uses a comparative structure, want to be X, not Y. This structure emphasizes that people prefer X instead of Y. We can use this in many situations. I want to be helpful, not annoying, or we want to be honest, not polite. To wrap up our journey, let's explore why fitness, not weight loss, holds the real key to a better life. Finally, let's talk about why exercise is so powerful. Professor Glenn Gesser says that exercise is phenomenally effective. Phenomenally is an adverb that means extremely or remarkably. It comes from phenomenal, which means extraordinary or amazing. When something is phenomenally effective, it works incredibly well. Here's an inspiring quote from the professor. Every cell in your body is positively affected by exercise. Let's look at the passive voice here. Is affected by means something happens to the cells because of exercise. We use passive voice when we want to focus on what receives the action, not who or what does the action. Other examples. The book was written by Shakespeare, or English is spoken in many countries. The most important message is this: you can be fit and healthy, even if your weight is not considered optimal. Optimal means the best or most favorable. It's a formal word often used in science, medicine, and business. The related noun is optimum, and we can say optimal conditions, optimal performance, or optimal results. So remember, everyone, don't worry too much about the numbers on the scale. Instead, focus on moving your body, being active, and enjoying physical activities. Walk more, dance, play sports, or do any activity you love. Your health is about so much more than your weight. Before we finish, I want to remind you that Ladies Show English brings you real-world news about health, food, travel, business, technology, and the environment. We learn English through topics that matter in our daily lives. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss a new lesson. Thank you for learning with me today, and I'll see you in the next video. Keep learning, keep moving, and stay healthy.